Hi guys, welcome to the second part of this week's Coffee and Hero Show, taking you through the new single issues into the store this week. Everything from DC, Marvel, independent publishers, and of course we go through all the variants into the store as well. So we'll kick things off with the main books, and first of all we have new printings in this week for Absolute Batman #1. So this is the 7th printing, which just shows you what a smash hit it has been. But it's nice to get these in. I mean, DC and Marvel have both been great with the Absolute Universe and the Ultimate Universe, with doing new printings, making sure it's easy for people to get into the series. Next up, we have Absolute Martian Manhunter #4. So continuing on with the Dennis Kemp and Javier Rodriguez title. Absolutely loving this so far. We have Absolute Wonder Woman #9 as well in this week. So continuing on, Kelly Thompson, Hayden Sherman, the original creators on this current story arc. From the Absolute Universe, we move on to a facsimile for Batman Ghosts. This was part of the sort of extra Halloween one-shots that Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb were doing. Obviously, in the wake of the success of Batman The Long Halloween, they did a series of one-shots. And yeah, it's a lovely facsimile of that. Another big one this week is definitely DC times Sonic the Hedgehog. We're at issue 4 of 5 now. This has been a really good seller. Really good title for younger readers, which is nice to see. We do have back issues out there in the younger reader section of issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and now issue 4. So doing our best to keep those all in stock. Next up, we have Flash #22, continuing on with the Bad Mood Rising storyline. Cy Spurrier writing and Vasco Georgiev on art. New issue of Green Lantern this week. Jeremy Adams and Zermanico continuing on with the Space Cops adventuring. Also this week is issue 52 of Harley Quinn, so Scott Kelling continuing on that. Harley, always a good seller, always a good back catalogue as well in the store. Next up is definitely one of the biggest titles this week, which is New History of the DC Universe. So this is essentially Mark Waid collating 80 plus years of history into one title. It's going to be 4 issues. It's going to cover different ages: Golden Age, Silver Age, Modern Age, etc., etc. And each issue will focus on a different one. So this is from the very start. You've got Todd Nowak and Jerry Ordway on board for art with this. Beautiful Chris Samney cover. But yeah, it's not too dissimilar to the likes of a Who's Who or Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe, that kind of thing. But it's definitely done in a better way, weaving a story through time as well. So highly recommended that. Definitely one of the biggest ones this week, as I say. Moving on from there, we have Justice League Unlimited #8. So Mark Waid, Dan Mora finishing off the We Are Yesterday storyline that went across Justice League and Batman Superman World's Finest. Mr. Terrific Year 1, issue 2 now. I thought issue 1 was great, so I'm looking forward to tucking into that myself. We finish off then with Superman #27. So continuing on the Summer of Superman, Joshua Williamson here, Eddie Barrows on art. Move from there and on to the indie side of things. So we have Geiger #15 is this week. So Jeff Johns, Gary Frank continuing on with their Ghost Machine title. Another big one this week is definitely getting new prints in for Invincible Universe Battle Beast. So issue 2 came out last week. We've now got new printings of issue 1. So again, if you're playing catch up, it's good to see Kirkman keeping an eye on that. Next up, we have Spawn 365. So Hell Hath Arisen, Todd McFarlane and Brett Booth on the main Spawn title there. Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins 2. This is #1 of 4, so if you're getting yourself ready for the new season of Stranger Things, there's definitely worse things you could be reading. Transformers #21, this was originally due a couple of weeks ago. It certainly took its time coming out, so it's great to see finally arriving this week. And the last indie book there we have is VR Troopers, kicking off this week through Boom Studios. Away from there and on to Marvel, we have Deadpool #15, oversized issue, tons of one-shot stories in there as well. It also has an old school flip book effect with an extra story told that way. We have Fantastic Four issue 33, I believe is the last issue of the current run, with Rand North and Corey Smith going to be relaunching as Fantastic Four #1 next month, so great for new readers there. Continuing on the Jan Size one-shots, we have Jan Size Age of Apocalypse, so Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing with CF Villa on art. What else have we got? We've got Miles Morales Spider-Man number 34, Cody Ziegler. Continuing on with the Miles-centric title, we have Predator versus Spider-Man number 3 this week. Benjamin Percy and Marcello Ferreira on art. Spider-Man and Wolverine number 2, Mark Guggenheim and Carrie Andrews. I thought the first issue of that was really, really strong. Superior Avengers number 3, another title that we have issues 1 and 2 out there, so you can certainly play catch up. Part of the One World Under Doom story at the moment. We have Ultimate Spider-Man 16, new printings of that. So again, if you're playing catch up, again, Marvel and DC being really good about the Ultimate Universe stuff. But the new issue this week is Ultimate Spider-Man number 18. So Jonathan Hickman and Marco Cicchetto on art. What else do we have? A couple more to finish off. Uncanny X-Men number 16. Gail Simone and David Marquez continuing on the Dark Artery storyline, and I believe bringing a conclusion to that. We have Wolverine and Kitty Pryde, Chris Claremont, continuing to tell storylines from a previous continuity. We have Uncanny X-Men 136 facsimile. So again, Marvel have been very, very good about putting these facsimiles out, older issues, paying attention to the history of the company. And then we finish off with the one shot, which is X-Men Demons and Death, Alex Pecknadel and Philip Sevi on art. So that's the main stuff. On to the variants. So we have Godzilla and the Half Century War number 1 facsimile. They're doing foil reprints of these, so that is new this week, all part of the sort of anniversary year of Godzilla. Retailer incentive 1 to 25 variant cover by Derek Chu for Transformers 21. Retailer incentive 1 to 10 variant cover by David Nakayama, also for Transformers. We have Predator vs. Spider-Man, the 1 to 25 variant cover by Salvador LaRocca. Ultimate Spider-Man number 18, we have the retailer incentive 1 to 25 variant cover by Terry Dodson. Speaking of Ultimate Spider-Man 18, we have Iban Coelho on variant covers for issue 18. And also Rafa Sandoval continuing on the sort of Ultimate Universe characters variants that they have been doing through that. One that was due to us a couple of weeks ago, but just for whatever reason just hadn't been sent. But finally in X-Men number 18, the retailer incentive 1 to 25 variant cover by Martin Coccolo. We have the retailer incentive 1 to 50 variant cover for Absolute Martian Manhunter. These are always very inventive. I think Absolute Martian Manhunter is up there with Absolute Batman for having the best range of covers for each issue. We also have the 1 to 25 variant cover by Riley Rossmo for Martian Manhunter number 4. We have the Tirso variant cover as well. So that's just your standard open to order variant. And Absolute then finishes with Martian Manhunter number 4 by Derek Chu. A cool one that's in this week, and we got a couple of sets, is the Mark Spears Connecting cover for reprints of Absolute titles. So they've reprinted Absolute Batman number 1, Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, and Absolute Superman number 1. We got in a couple of these connecting sets, so you'll see there that Batman connects in to Superman. And then because I don't have enough hands to hold this up in a very interesting way, I'll just show you the last one, which is Absolute Wonder Woman, which then connects into Batman as well. So yeah, I did consider just selling them as sets, but we will be selling them individually. What kind of a monster would pick up one but not the other two? Next up, Absolute Wonder Woman number 9, so retailer incentive 1 to 50 Virgin variant cover by Ivan Talavera. For that one, we have a retailer incentive 1 to 25 variant cover, which is by Ivan Talavera there as well. That is actually labelled wrong. I'm going to fix that. It's Inhuk Lee did that variant cover, 1 to 50, and Inhuk Lee also did the trade dress version, which was free to order. That's the 1 to 50. And then we finish off the Absolute Wonder Woman ones with Riko Murakami also doing a variant cover there. So a couple left to finish off with. We have a foil variant cover for Batman Ghost, the facsimile I had just chatted about. George Perez variant covers are definitely a thing this month. They've been celebrating George Perez and his legacy. So there's a George Perez for Green Lantern 24, for Justice League Unlimited number 8, and for Superman number 27. Two more to finish off with. We have Superman 27, the Jerry Ordway variant cover there, obviously celebrating the Superman movie coming soon. And then we finish off with the Scott Koblish variant cover. I believe there's going to be one of these for each issue of New History of the DC Universe, showing as many characters as possible. So yeah, that is everything going onto the racks this week. Pull lists are of course organised and ready for collection at your convenience. You can check out our previous video, which will take you through all the new graphic novels in this week. But in the meantime, as ever, hope you enjoyed this. Always good keeping you guys up to date with what's into the store. And hopefully I'll see you from now until the end of the week. Until then, take it easy.